Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we are all doing well. I'm rather excited. This video marks the end of my off season. So the off season is done. I am now on a, well, I'll let my past tense self explain it. Oh, okay. This is the finishing physique before my 2-week deload. This is my kind of finish of the off season, which is quite exciting to say. Going into my competition prep, but we're going to record the physique first.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. You did me dirty for the last time, so I gotta say goodbye.
Hopefully my posing gets better. That vacuum takes it out of me all the time. But I did just finish a pull session, so maybe a little bit of a pump still in the back and biceps, but that's the finishing product. Let's go into prep. So yes, that is the finish of the off season. So as I mentioned, we have a 2-week deload, which is mainly just because of my knees. I feel okay myself, just my damn knees aren't playing ball. So we're going to take 2 weeks of training 4 times, so 4 times in 2 weeks I'm going to be training, and those sessions themselves are going to be fairly low intensity, just pushing blood around the body, really get a little bit of a pump on, not really any high intensity. Then after the 2 weeks are done, 16th of March, I'm going to drop the hammer and we go into prep. That whole process I'm going to try and document as closely as possible, so if you are not already, please hit that subscribe button, please hit the like button, and comment down below. Okay, so my off season this year, I should say my off season this 2 years, I finished 2017, the end of 2017 on my competition prep. It was a good season, had a good few trophies under my belt, which was great, but I lost a lot of muscle mass during that time. I spent quite a long time in stage condition. I was basically in stage condition from October to November, which is a bloody long time, and I'm not going to be doing that this year. So after that season, which was enjoyable, I then went on the pursuit of putting on a bit more size, because I was looking at my frame, I just really wasn't happy with it. So I embarked on what I knew was going to be a very long process and a difficult process, which it certainly was. Eating that amount of food for that long is not easy, especially if you're somebody like me, who I come from a very ectomorphic background. My family's a lot of them are very ectomorphic, which is fine. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. I have to eat a lot more in order to then put on muscle mass, but it's just one of those things, you know. My appetite's not great, especially now, finishing the off season, so I'm actually very much looking forward to my competition prep. My goal going into this competition prep is to hold on to as much muscle mass as possible. I'm actually okay with going into this competition with a little bit lower, a little bit higher levels of body fat than previously, which may be a little bit unusual to some people, but I was pretty peeled my last show, well, my last shows, but I think I sacrificed a little bit of body fat, I sacrificed a little bit of muscle for that kind of pursuit of the last couple of percentages of body fat, and as a natural, you know, you do have to accept that somewhat, that you are going to lose some muscle mass, but I did lose a little bit more than I was comfortable with. So yeah, that's the goal of 2020 is to bring a more full and higher muscle mass physique to the stage. Obviously, I would like to get some trophies. I'd like to get some first places, but I'm mainly going into this thinking I want to beat my last package, which I'm already feeling like I've very much increased my my rating out of 10 for my own body, if that makes sense. So when I was peeled and I was very, very lean, I was also very small. I'd give my body about a 6 out of 10 there. Comfortability wise now in this physique, I'm basically a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm very comfortable with my physique. I've got a little bit of abs, but I'm not like lean or anything like that. I've got a little bit of body fat that I could take off, a little bit of body fat that I could put on. You know, I'm between that stage of comfortability. So yeah, and then going into a competition, obviously body fat comes down. I'm still happy with my body when my body fat comes down. The only thing I don't want to happen is to lose a lot of size. So we'll see how it goes. If you want to follow along for the journey, please do so. That's about it really. That's about all I've got to say. So probably been a little bit of a shorter video, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. If there's any comments or questions that you have down the bottom, I will be sure to read through them. So shoot them across, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Have a good one.